You've been serving everyone, yet being served the least. Not anymore. Welcome, everybody. It's the last episode. I'm so excited. Guys, I started this December 17th, 2021. And it's July something. And man, we done did it. I done made it. I cannot tell you what it has meant to me to be able to record 26 episodes. Not just 26 episodes, but to have done 7 months out of America. I'm excited. Yo, get excited with me. I've already celebrated and started drinking champagne, or MCC, because it comes from Cape Town, South Africa. But truly, I'm just enjoying reaping the benefits of all of my hard work. I want to talk about it a little bit. I'm leaving Ghana, you guys. This is my last recording, last episode of the season, last full day in Accra, Ghana, heading back to America for a few months so that I can continue to structure my business and keep on moving along as I will continue in Nairobi, Kenya in November. You guys stay here for that. Second season is about to be lit, and I'm going to talk about that at the end, but let's recap this season right now. I started in my home in Los Angeles, California on December 17th and had my good girlfriend, Jordana David, who's out here killing it right now in the makeup scene, come and support me. And I appreciate her. I also did an interview with Dr. Susanna Flores while I was in Los Angeles because she wanted to make sure that we had our moment, our space and our place to talk about showing up for myself, showing up for ourselves and what that looks like. Truly grateful for her. And then I got on a plane to fulfill the dreams and desires that God had for me. He said, yo, you're going to start your business at Gaborone, Botswana. And I transitioned over to Accra, Ghana for Afrochella, went to Italy, and then ended up in Gaborone, Botswana and had a workshop. Can you believe it? So much has happened in all of this time. And you guys have been here for the Botswana journey and the Ghana journey. You guys have had pretty much the last 4 episodes to just see how life has been for me in Ghana. And it has been tough. It has been tough. But what I always want to do is count it all joy, because I want to look at why things are happening for me instead of just to me. Right? That's the opportunity I have. And certainly making myself uncomfortably comfortable is something I had to contend with the entire 7 months I was in all these countries. And I will tell you that I'm in for this. I'm going to keep on going. This ain't it. It's just the beginning. But it has been a whirlwind. I had no idea what God said he had for me, but he said he wanted me to be obedient and he wanted me to show up. And that's something I had been doing for at least 2.5 years. So I knew that I could do that again, especially if that's the will of what God wanted for my life. Because I'm so interested in walking towards my purpose, I know that if I am obedient to that, then it's going to give me the life that I want, which is not having to work hard, not having to use my hands, being able to just make money and give people my expertise and experience. Like, that's what I wrote down for my goals. That was the clarity that I had in 2019. So seeing me live that out and how I've been able to structure, formulate my business and what that looks like going forward, I'm relentless in making sure that I achieve my goals, but that I recommit to the life that I deserve. And Ghana put that in the forefront of my life. I talked about this man the entire season, and I don't even know how I'm going to feel about this years later when I have to look back and know that one man consumed my life for the last 5 months and that my decision making could have been better than what it was. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, y'all. I just hope that I give myself the grace that I so richly deserve. Kobby. This is the last episode. This is the last time we will talk about you. I do not like how things went. I do not like how we ended. I do not like how much I liked you when you were not as honest to me. I do not like a lot of things. Kobby, I cared about you. I really had a passion for you. So many things about you that I liked. But it asked me if they were good for me. And that's a whole nother conversation. What I will say is it took Kobby to help me really understand how much I need to recommit to the life I deserve. It's not his fault. He was doing the best he could and it was trash. We met each other at the trash can. If I could ever see him again and speak to him, I want to say that I'm not mad and I don't blame you. There's work to be done on both of our parts. I thank you for what you brought to my business and my life. And I pray that I can meet a man better than you. That can help me to continue to feel good about who I am. And affirm me and adore me like I always know I deserve. But what Kobby taught me is that that's an inside job. I can't expect him to do that. He can't do that. I can't expect him to be more to me than what I am to myself. I can't expect him to love me more than I love myself. I can't expect him to respect me more than I respect myself. These are the things I would say to Kobby if I could have another moment with him. But I do understand that we ended so tumultuously that I need to let him go and do him, and I need to do me. That I can forgive him and I can say all these things and I can never see him again. I'm still hurt by Kobby. But I'm still living my life. I'm still recommitted and I'm still building my business anyway. But if I didn't mention him, especially when he's been mentioned throughout this entire podcast, how am I not wrapping this up in a bow? Because season 2, we're not talking about this no more. We're moving on. But he has such an impact on my life. He made such a lasting impact. That the impact was me knowing that I need to recommit to the life that I know I deserve. And I don't like the way I have to do that. But I thank you, Kobby, for allowing me to see that. Because it not only helps me, but it helps other women. And then I know that one day in the future, whatever, I don't even know. And I'm not going to be here to see it. But I know Kobby will be mature enough to know that like how he behaved wasn't great. But it just ain't about him. And it never was. And if I could see him right now, I would say that and I would take complete responsibility for my behavior while also still acknowledging that I was incredibly hurt. I can't believe it, but I'm just so easily able to say goodbye, have a great life. Because that's not how I felt about him. I felt so much more. But having Ghana and going through everything that I went with him, I need to love me more. I matter. I'm valuable. People love me. People want me around. And for whatever reason, I couldn't see that. for myself. I was just so desperate in Ghana, and not just desperate for one person to just see me. But what he was me moving away from one toxic situation to the next, because I could hug Kobby and kiss Kobby and have his hands around me. It made all the difference when I was going through my stuff with family. Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening for me? I'm really in some toxic relationship patterns, and I just so desperately want to be out of them. Kobby showed me that there's so much more work to be done, and I'd rather make the mistakes of this level than to make them at a level higher than this. I'm leaving Ghana knowing that I deserve more than what I got. And it wasn't just Kobby. After the 2 months of Kobby, I went into a month of dating here. And although I'm not mad at the time that I had, what I realized is I have just been compromising. I've been settling. I have not even been remotely close to the thing that I say I want. And yet God says I'm worthy. And he just wants me to see my worth. Let me say something. I'm getting the hell up out of Ghana. Okay? Specifically Accra, Ghana. And yes, this is a beautiful country, beautiful people, such a nice society, safe also. But if you're a single woman and you're American, you're going to get told all the reasons why you should settle and why you don't need to stand out in the uniqueness of who you are. How difficult was that for me when I teach freedom and teaching people to recommit to the life they deserve? How do I feel good in these situations? My self-esteem, my confidence, everything has suffered so much being here in this country. And I really believe it's because I'm a single woman, not managing my relationship dynamics better. I want all the things, but overall, I want to be regarded. I want to be respected. I just want someone who wants me and only me. And what I realized from not having that is the work is on me to recommit. That if no one gives me that, I can give myself that. And by giving myself that, I teach other people how to treat me. Ghana is so emotional for me. It will always be emotional. One, because of Kobby. I'll never forget him. The way I smiled with Kobby, the way I enjoyed, like I deleted every picture because I just didn't even want to see me happy with him. Because the deception and the naivete that I had and he had, I just don't even want to see it. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I just don't want to see myself being happy with a man who was dedicated to deceiving me, and me not making a better decision to leave someone who was not fully available for a long-term relationship. I'm in my feelings, y'all. Leaving Ghana. I'm in my feelings as we leave this last episode. You'll see me back again top of the year 2023. But right now, I'm still recommitting. I'm still showing up. I'm still choosing to serve myself. I'm still choosing. I'm still deciding. I'm still being self-aware, being honest, showing up for myself, believing in myself, trusting in myself. But nobody said that just because you'll get there, that it'll be easy. Nobody said that. But you'll be stronger. And I know that every day I wake up, I sit on the throne. God is on the throne. And he has a purpose on my life. And my job is to go out there and live it out. And I will do that. I'm in desire of so many things. And leaving Ghana, I'm ever so more just in desire. I want what I want. And I don't think I'm asking for a lot. I trust God. I trust wise counsel. I trust myself. It's okay to move forward. Damn it, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm leaving Ghana with so much more perspective, so much more reflection, so much more affirmation, so much more structure in my business, just so much more. Regardless of what I went through, I have so much more, and I'm grateful for it. This last 7 months has been amazing. This last 3 months has been a whirlwind. I'm grateful to every friend, every expat, every local, every man that took me out on a date, everybody. You are in my memory. You helped me. You provided and were there for my needs at a certain time. You served a purpose. And I thank you. There's so many people to thank. I want to thank my podcast producer, Roy, my other podcast producer, Jamal. I want to thank Gabriel, who came in on the last 2 episodes as the podcast producer. I want to thank Yasmin, who's been my executive assistant while she's had a baby and been doing her thing. I want to thank Nylan, who came in the video editing. I want to thank Angelica, who came in graphic design. There are so many people that have helped raise Toya in this podcast. And I humbly say thank you. This is just the beginning. We have showed up and showed out, onward and upward. Next time you'll see me again, we're doing this all over again. I got a concept. I'm not going to share it with you, but I got a concept. But what we will do is help to transform the most dynamic women around the world. What I know I'm doing is helping you to achieve beyond your perceived capabilities. What I know is that you're going to move further and faster in life. And the impact of all of that is you recommitting to the life that you deserved. That is my purpose. And I am relentless in making sure that it happens for me, for you, and for everybody else. It has been an honor and a pleasure to do this podcast from out of the country, coming to you live from Accra, Ghana, from Gaborone, Botswana, with a little bit of vacation in Rome, Italy. I went to Cape Town, South Africa. I went to Joburg. Y'all been outside. And it's been an honor to serve. If you with me, you with me. You know that I offer personal coaching. You know that I do consulting for companies. You know that I'm in the media, and my social media is already there. Last but not least, you know I'm a personal makeup artist to high profile talent. And in all of these networks, you can hit me up with an email at info@patentleatherproject.com, info@patentleatherproject.com. You can also hit up my social media at Latoya Deshaun everywhere. LATOYA DESHAUN, LATOYA DESHAUN. Y'all don't even know how I feel to end this podcast right now, but I gotta do it. 26 episodes, we did it. Be proud of you, be proud of me. We showed up for ourselves. When you leave this podcast tonight, when you leave this podcast today, wherever you're listening, whatever time you're listening, you go out there and you be great. You recommit to the life you deserve. You've been serving everyone, yet being served the least. Not anymore. I'll see you in season 2.